decided to make regular cornbread and gluten-free cornbread just to see how it would come out. I'm starting with all-purpose flour here, and I made these two cornbreads separate on different days. Here I have flour and cornmeal, salt, baking powder, brown sugar, and we're going to mix it up and make a well. And you can see I have a little helper today. So we're making our well, and then we are going to move to the gluten-free flour, which you can see it looks pretty similar, if not identical, to regular flour, and cornmeal. And I'm going to show you the brand that I use. And it's easy because it's the same measurements as flour. And here's the cornmeal. So I'm using all the same ingredients as I did with the all-purpose flour recipe. I have my baking soda, salt, half a teaspoon because I'm using salted butter, and 1/4 cup of brown sugar. And the ingredients will be listed in the description. So again, we're making a well, and we will be putting 1 cup and 1/4 of milk, 1 egg, and 5 tablespoons of butter. And then we're going to mix this up. And here's our batter. This is the gluten-free batter. And you can see it's thick when I pour it into the Pyrex. And then we're switching over to the all-purpose flour mixture, getting our Pyrex buttered up. And our all-purpose flour mixture is a little bit more liquidy. With the gluten-free, I'm having to kind of smooth it out a little bit. So I bake both at 350 for about 32 to 35 minutes. And this is the all-purpose flour cornbread. And this is the gluten-free cornbread. So you can see it looks a little bit different. We're going to go ahead and cut a piece of the gluten-free. And it seems to be a little bit more dense than, well, you'll see in a second. So one thing for sure with both of these is you want to let the cornbread cool before you try to cut it. So here is our gluten-free cornbread. It's got a little bit of a bounce to it, but it's pretty good, I have to say. So just put a little bit of butter and we give it a taste. Here is our all-purpose flour. You can already see it's a little bit more crumbly, but I did not wait for it to cool. So you'll see that it just crumbles when I go to put it on the plate. But this is about 20 minutes later. So here's our all-purpose flour cornbread and our gluten-free cornbread. So you can really barely tell the difference, and they both taste delicious.